Listen, if there's something you need to know, it's that smoking tobacco and the children smoking tobacco are two different problems. They're two different problems. If you want to stop the ability of smoking tobacco, you're doing that already. Now, if you want to stop children smoking tobacco, focus on the schools, the parents, the people who are divvying it out, because that's the problem. You're just stopping smoking tobacco. What do you have to say?
I admit, I was 18 at the time when the law to change the buy cigarettes went from 18 to 21. I was working at Safeway at the time.
Yep.
I literally bought my first pack of cigarettes like the day before the law went into effect, and I don't like it because I like to smoke tobacco. I do, and if the flavored cigarettes actually give me a little bit. The moms can bullshit all they want about this.
Yeah, exactly.
The flavored tobacco actually tastes better than just the regular tobacco.
Yes.
Because at least a nice flavor in your mouth sometimes.
Yes, but you have to understand that the flavor's there because there is an age restriction. There's an age restriction for a reason.
Yeah, but that's not going to stop people from getting vape pens, tobacco, alcohol.
Yes, but you also have to see that, like, there's a reason that is, dude. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm fully on your side.
And banning it is just going to make people...
It's going to make people go illegal. Have you seen the alcohol... Like, honestly, here's a history fact for you. When the alcohol was banned...
In 1920s,
yes, there was illegal alcohol.
Yeah, moonshine.
Moonshine, man. Think about it.
And rum running.
Yes, exactly. So what's going to stop people from going to a different state and coming back?
Probably state troopers.
Oh, fuck no. That's not going to fucking work. Dude, state troopers haven't been literally able to do shit for years. You understand this, except for down in Mexico.
Fair point.
Like, state troopers back in Americas are like, hey, how you doing? And here in Mexico, I mean, it's so different. Here in America, we're like, hey, how you doing? Down in Mexico, pop, 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 pop.
Okay, we're going off topic.
Anyway, point being that there's going to be an illegal source of menthols. You aren't helping anything if you want this to stop. Nothing has stopped. Even the fact that weed was legal and illegal and illegal and illegal, it's all, anything you make illegal will become an illegal trade. It's not a fact of banning it. It's a fact of the source and why it happens.
That is true.
Yes, because if you want to focus on why children are getting these, focus on the people who give them out, the drug dealers. Focus on, like, your school system, which fucking doesn't give a shit if they see a kid with a drug pen. They don't. I've talked to many of my friends who are 17, 18, 16. I have friends that age, and they're like, yeah, we walk into the bathroom and we smoke up, and then the teacher we hear the teacher walking by, or if they do walk in, we just get punishment for a few days. And it's like, how does that help? They just get suspended? They come back the next day, a couple days, or a week after? Yeah, what does that teach them? Kids nowadays have no respect for any jurisdiction. You have to straight up give them a real punishment for them to learn.
That is true.
Like, I'm being honest here. Kids nowadays have no respect. It's just how it is. Sorry parents that brought your kids up the right way. I understand that you may have. But you gotta look at reality and facts. There are some parents who don't give a shit. There really are.
They just send their kids out to school, and then sometimes they're abusive. And in fact, some people smoke like for a stress reliever. That's what they do.
Yeah, that's what I do actually. And it's true because I know it's not healthy. I know it's not. I'm planning on quitting when I get done with this. But the thing is, think about it this way: the physical, scientific fact of smoking, it is a 50 to 30 second high. What is a high? A high is where your brain chemically goes into a chemical state where you are feeling emotions, you are feeling statics, you are feeling good. Point being. But then, after that moment, you want to smoke again. Yes. But when you are in an emotional distress state where it could last for, let's say, a minute or 2 hours, and you need that 30-second high, that relieves and disenables the 1 minute to hour stress, because you just had a great fucking moment for about 15 to 30 seconds.
Yeah, that's what people. So that's why people drink alcohol. They drink. They smoke cigarettes. They vape, and they do weed because it actually calms the nerves.
Exactly. Why do you think why do you think soldiers do it? Straight up. Why do you think soldiers do it?
So you want to make weed legal? You want to ban tobacco?
I mean, honestly, that's worse in my opinion. You want to make people drugged up and less coherent.
They'd rather just smoke tobacco.
Yes, honestly, think about it, guys. Weed is a dopamine.
It's a psychedelic drug.
No, not psychedelic. It's a dopamine. The thing about dopamines are they cause you to degrade, become less coherent, less ability to talk and do things. It causes you to couch potato. Think about it. That's what it does. And versus tobacco, which just gives you energy and gives you ability to do stuff for 50 seconds or 15. Mm-hmm. What is the problem here, guys? You want to cause an hour of dopamine and not focus on the fact that the other one causes you a 15-second high? You're focusing on wanting to legalize an hour to 2 hour high, but not a 15-second high.
Well, let's play devil's advocate here.
Okay.
Tobacco, if you smoke it too much, will put holes in your brain.
Holes in your lungs, and
Yeah, that's scientifically proven.
But that's also up to the person. You shouldn't focus. Also, think about you play devil's advocate. I'll play the other person. Okay. So let's say you tell me that as a person that put holes in my lungs. So I'm gonna tell you, I'm 21. I'm 22. I'm 30. I'm 40. I have the choice and right to choose. America and the First Amendment have told me this.
Which some people try to take away.
Yes, agreed. Continue.
Yeah. Okay, my devil's advocate here. But do you want to live a long life? Do you want to go into cancer treatment for chemo for lung cancer, brain cancer? What do you want to do?
Now think about it this way. Here's my devil's advocate. What happens to kids nowadays? Depression, PTSD, stress, anxiety.
Yeah.
There's your reasoning for why they don't want to live
And that's why they
longer.
do the vape pens, because the vape actually has nicotine in it.
But also, if you scientifically look up why vape was invented, it was invented to
replace tobacco.
To replace tobacco, yes. But the thing is, companies have taken over that idea.
Yeah.
And that's the problem. We need to less worry about vapes and more worry about getting vapes to become that replacement. Okay. We need to more worry about that because, well, yes, tobacco is a deadly thing. I agree. It is not a smart thing to do. I'm not saying you should do it. I'm saying that we should choose a different route than just banning it because this is going to make things 10 times worse. Imagine you're in your house, you're smoking a cigarette, and it's menthol. You're in Alabama. Some Californians here smells that. He comes up to your door, says, "Can I have one?" You say no. He proceeds to knock down your door because he is on a withdrawal. You understand how bad withdrawals can get with tobacco?
I've done the same thing when I'm off my meds. I actually got to get something.
Yes. You understand that withdrawals are very serious. You people who voted yes are causing withdrawals for tobacco users. You are not caring about your opinion. I'm going to be honest here. Does not fucking matter. Because people with withdrawals, they could straight up have a heart attack and die with withdrawals. You can have the sweats and die with withdrawals. You could shoot yourself in the head and die with withdrawals. It is a serious fucking matter, and you don't seem to care. You just want to vote yes, ban tobacco because my kid is having it. You don't understand that that is your kid. That kid could go through that, and he could die. You don't seem to get that. Like, guys, this is a serious matter. Understand this, please. Withdrawals are serious. If you ban this, your kid could be dead. I'm not trying to scare you here, but I'm trying to tell you the truth.
Yeah, my brother was a soldier in the army for 4 or 5, 6 years. I don't know if he's smoking or not. I haven't seen him since he went in the military. Yeah. But I understand that soldiers smoke tobacco because it's
actually a friend of mine who worked in the rescue service told me he smoked cigarettes and tobacco because it got the dead body smell out of their mouth.
Oh God, yeah.
And I know what that is. I've literally been there. So I've seen a dead body.
Plus it takes with tobacco and weed, it actually takes them away from that bad spot.
Yes, exactly. It gives them a 50-second high, yes. And the reason I can say I've seen a dead body is because a friend of mine died. I had to go on a welfare check up on them, and see their dead corpse on their bed. You think that's any normal person could imagine? No, you can't imagine what that's like. So the fact that tobacco is there, I'm not saying it's a positive here. I'm not saying any of this is a positive. I'm saying that tobacco, you should understand, helps some people in
It's
minor ways. It's an escape. Like video games, like weed, like anything else. Escapes are escapes. If you want to ban video games, then ban video games. If you want to ban everything, ban everything.
And some video games are actually banned.
Yes, but you have to understand some escapes need to happen. In order for this world to function, we need to be coherent and okay with each other. Because you don't understand how many times I've seen people get mad at each other in my world. Because, dude, like, it's sad to see when people get mad. Because I'm like, God, you just could talk it out, man. Me and my friend here have had arguments and we've talked it out after a few days of space, right?
Yeah. But there are also times when my adopted mom was abusive.
Yes.
I couldn't escape from her, and I couldn't leave the house for good because she
Yes.
started to call the police on me saying I'm having mental health issues. But yeah, my mom was a person who claimed to have disabilities. She wasn't.
Yeah.
She wasn't diagnosed.
Yeah.
But I feel like her escape was kombucha with alcohol.
Oh yeah, completely.
Her escape was kombucha with alcohol.
I believe it.
GT kombucha.
Yeah.
For me, my escape was either going to a model train club or smoking tobacco or just reading a book.
Yeah.
I didn't get my first electronic device until my first iPod or phone until I was a senior in high school.
Okay.
My first video game system was an Xbox One S, 2 terabyte.
Okay.
That was the first time I had a video game system.
Yeah.
But yeah, like you said, video games are escapes. Tobacco.
Yes, weed, anything.
Well, I don't smoke weed.
You know, music is an escape.
Yeah, I use that too.
Like honestly, if you want to ban shit, start banning music, guys. Figure out how that far gets you.
All thanks to California.
Yeah, honestly, I'm gonna be honest here, guys. Half of the people here are angry because of some reason or another. That's okay, guys. But you have to look past it. You have to. Because in order for us to come together as a whole, as California, we have to look past our individual sites. I, myself, have had a very dark place, and I've been there. I've almost tried to hang myself, yell at people, want to kill people. But you know what I did to get past that? I took a goddamn look in the mirror and said, hey, I'm a person, everyone else is people too. They have to see, I have to see that I am a person and I have to know I'm human and we're on a planet. We have to know that. Because honestly, dude, in order for us to coexist, we have to know we're humans on a planet in a great-ass universe on one time stream. Because you have to understand that. It's not just the fact that you're here in this moment. It's the fact that forever you will be involved in this moment. It's not, you can't just look at it in one viewpoint. It's a gray area. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.